So yeah, it goes along the same lines as we were talking about for how you would do for kids with individualized learning plans and things like that. So, and just a reminder that summative assessments, as much as it was drilled into a lot of us as kids in our schooling, they don't have to be a test. It doesn't have to be like define all these and answer all these questions and one and done. There are other ways that you can show your learning. So I like to offer project options to kids. Some kids like writing essays. So don't forget that there are kids that would love to write a written report for you. Some like doing posters. There's also options of podcasts and videos or models that the students can create. Now, do they all look the same when they're finished? No, but you would make sure in your criteria, or you should make sure that they're hitting upon what the outcome is asking for the child to be able to show. So models typically might not show as much. However, it's important and easy for you to go back and ask a student to explain the model to you. So get them to tell you what it's about, why they picked the colors they did, why it's 10 feet tall or really, really small. They can usually give you a lot more information than you might think that they have. So it's important to have those conversations. And if you don't have time to have those conversations, then different recording devices on the internet are really good to have them record their explanation for you. And then you can listen to it when you have more time to do your assessments. It's important to have the criteria listed for the students so that they don't pour all of their heart and soul into something that was not meeting everything that you needed them to meet. So they don't feel defeated later that they have to do more or they miss something. But if that happens, then you apologize and you make it up to them somehow or give them some candy to make it better. But it's just important that no matter what they show you in their own way, that they're still meeting that criteria that we're required to follow. So if there's multiple things that they need to hit for the outcome, or you're doing multiple outcomes that you want to see presented in different ways, obviously choice boards or tic-tac-toe assignments are ways that you can get more information from students or different ways of showing their information. So maybe you have an illustration, maybe you have an essay, maybe you have a demonstration or a speech or something like that. Students will feel comfortable or will pick what they feel comfortable with. Tic-tac-toe assignments, I don't know if you've ever experienced doing them. So you can place items randomly on a tic-tac-toe assignment board, or you can place them strategically on a tic-tac board to kind of help out students that you think might go in a certain direction, or to make sure that they hit all of the different outcomes that you need or the different criteria that you need. So if you need something that's more of a visual presentation, then you would make sure it's in line. If you also needed something that was more about reading materials or dance or something, if you were combining art in there in some way or music, that you would make sure that they all line up so that when the student is finished, no matter which three that they chose, that you would end up meeting all those outcomes.